So we have our man Khazan here. Now, apparently, he was some respected military general or whatnot. He was sentenced to death because of treason. You can tell he's gone through it. Or he just had a one-night stand with a dommy mommy and shit turned sideways quick. I mean, look at him. He's been sucked dry. So, I mean, you can't tell either way. And now we got our weapons, so we're heading off. This is a bit of a speed run, sorta. I'm not skipping everything, but I'm also kind of just zipping through armor, tutorials. This is like my 10th playthrough. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's one thing. I love how quick this game is. So obviously, it's a Souls-like, but it's also mixed with that Sekiro kind of perfect parry, perfect dodge. These human enemies don't stand a chance unless they catch you off guard. It's crazy. Like any Souls-like, any enemy can destroy you. If you're not looking, they'll take you out in like 3 hits. And now, we get our first boss. Not really, but the first time you encounter this guy, it's like, oh god. And of course, I have to let him grab me to think he has a chance. Yeah, come on, big boy. Come on. Uh-huh. Blocked a little too early there. For like my 10th playthrough, this doesn't make me look too good. That's right. You heard that little ting for that perfect parry? Oh, yeah. There we go. You see that little charged attack? We want those because it depletes that little purple bar up there, which is their guard or their stamina bar. We want to deplete that because then it will stun them and allow us to do like a riposte. You know in Elden Ring where you stun an enemy, they go down to their knees, and then you can just backstab them. That right there. Woo! And then, of course, the loot. Listen, if you're not here for loot, like, what are you doing? Who doesn't love loot? I mean, even if it's not great loot, in this case it is, because we got to pack on the armor and the rings and all that jazz. I'm zipping through it. They give stats. You can imagine what gear does. One thing I really like about this game is it does, I know God of War 2018 and Ragnarok do this, as well as like Diablo. It has gear set bonuses. So the more pieces of a set of gear you have, the more bonus you get. Now, these Legolas dudes will hit you from 10 miles away. Oh, my. See, look at that. There's only 2 of them. They're both human, and yet if I'm not looking and I'm not paying attention, they're going to fuck me up. Bam. Got to take care of business. Uh-huh. Yep. There you go, big boy. Now, right now, I don't have boots on, so I am barefoot. Frostbite is setting in. So hopefully I can get some shoes. Yeah, there's going to be tutorials that pop up. This teaches you how to do a sneak attack. So if you come up behind an enemy, it does the auto stun attack. That does insane amounts of damage. So when it comes to bosses, you need to either sneak around them and get that for the first shot, or you need to break their guard so you can hit them with that stun shot. It's crazy how much damage that does. And then I was running, Lieutenant Dan. I mean, look at the visuals. Oh, dude, come on. I always make the mistake of going this way, even though I know that the next turn is right here. Like, Morgan, you dumbass. You've played this so many times. And here I'm about to die. Now, this whole run is me trying to not die. I'm not the greatest when it comes to Souls-likes, but I've gotten pretty good at this demo, so I should be able to get through it without dying. You can get through the entire thing in less than an hour if you're really hauling ass, and that's what I'm trying to do. I mean, this spirit's just going to mutter, like, depressing stuff the entire time. It's going to really get you down. Like, this game does a great job of making you think that the whole world is ending all the time, and that death is around every corner. Now, stats do not just level up one thing. Look at that. I leveled up 2 stats, and like 7 of my actual character stats went up. So it's not like Elden Ring where strength levels up. Okay, one thing. Strength. Like, no, you got to really pay attention when you're leveling up these stats. I've found willpower, endurance, and vitality to be like the top 3. Strength is kind of like taking a back seat. It's kind of weird. Feels like it shouldn't, but it has. And when you do those stun shots, they refill your stamina. So, of course, you have to watch that white bar on the bottom under your health. That's your stamina. But if you're performing a stun attack or a brutal attack or whatever you want to call it on an enemy, that refills your stamina bar. Now we got the big Chungus here. He's a cakewalk. His attacks are the definition of telegraph. And look at that. That charge attack damn near took out all of his guard bar. So we definitely like those. And let's do it again. Stunned again. You see what I'm talking about? Oh, yeah. That's the thing. Every time I play through this, I just get more and more efficient at killing everything. It's great. You know what I mean? Now, what I just popped there was that soul tear dust. Soul tear dust? Oh, whatever you want to call it. On the bottom left, you can see I have one in my inventory. All it does is just restore health. So it restores like 300 health. It's like one of your normal heals, only worse. So some of these bosses you're going to want to stack up. Like stack your stats, stack up your armor, make sure you have the best equipped, make sure you have enough items to use. Because some of these fights are a cakewalk and then it'll 180 and beat you into the dirt. Now that little red thing I don't need. It'll give me a little bit of lacrima, like souls. I don't really need them. Doesn't give that much. Trying to sneak up on this bad boy. For some reason, he's just, I don't know, maybe he's a Jedi. He could feel a disturbance. I'm not sure why he got up. He's been sitting there the entire demo, and I decided to walk up sneakily, and he can feel it. Not sure what that's about. See, now I bust out my Jedi mind trick right here, and I can feel a disturbance. Look at that. Take him. Oh, dispatch him. Now, his buddy comes to the rescue, which I respect. But, alas, no can do, big boy. Got to change my pants. I got to make sure they're brown just in case, you know, shit hits the fan. I don't want them to see it. They'll be able to smell it, but they won't know it's from me. The only relaxing time in any Souls-like game when you hit a save point. Now we're buffing that willpower. I'm telling you, it boosts attack, health, as well as some of the damage for stamina and guard. It's insane. Look at that. Yeah. Willpower feels good. Willpower feels real good. Now we hit the monkey zone. And let me tell you, these little monkeys are annoying. They die easily, but they hop around. They be kicking you like double leg drop kicking you. It's crazy. Take them out quick. No monkeying around. No wasting time. Just get through it. I always think there's one there. This guy, he's just minding his business, but, you know, wrong place, wrong time. Shit happens. Because I'm a bit of a smooth brain, I still have my lantern on. You know, I guess out in broad daylight, I can't see enough. Luckily, that doesn't do anything. You don't run out of lantern fuel. You can just leave it on indefinitely. Now, I'm trying to sneak up to get this guy right in the ass. But I guess, I don't know, maybe I can't sneak up on him. Of course, he had to turn around right at the last second. Nope. That's right, big boy. Yeah. Yeah, these guys become pretty much fodder after you get used to them. You fight the first 2 or 3, and it's just like, oh, cool. An easy lacrima farm. I get this one just because it's close. Like I said, I'm not trying to get everything. I'm also not trying to skip everything. Free souls? Love to see it. This moment right here. I was fighting monkeys on the edge. I was dangerously close to the edge. If I had fallen off right there, this video would not exist. I tried to film this in a day, and if I had fallen off, if that was the singular reason for my death, was falling off while fighting monkeys, I would have just ended it right there. Said, you know what? This is another day's problem. There's just no way. Because it happened the first time I tried to do this. I went for a no-death run, and I ended up my first and second death being caused by me falling. Oh, when I tell you I wanted to throw everything out the window, including myself. Woo! Mm. Nice. New legs. But I'm not sure if you saw that. My current legs have a set bonus, so I don't want to drop that. This guy's one hit away. Yeah, I mean, he was running for help. I could have helped him. I'm actually going to help myself. Now, this big-ass bear, for some reason, I always struggle to counter his attacks. I don't know why. They're extremely telegraphed. But for some reason, I always struggle, so I just rush right in and try to light him on fire. Uh-huh. Yep. Get it, big boy. Yeah. This one. I never parry that one correctly. Woo! Yeah, that was pretty easy. Usually I have to use my consumables and throw my fireballs at them. Luckily, I can save those. Ah, more loot. I'm still bootless right now. So I'm lugging around like 30 extra pounds of gear with no boots. I don't know if that's ever happened. There may be boots back through some of the parts that I skipped, but I'm pretty sure I've never gotten this far without boots. So those guys can fight the troll. I'll take out Legolas here. I mean, the team's not going to miss them because they're going to be dead anyway. I can wait for these to kill each other. They will eventually. It just takes forever. For some reason, the troll does no damage against humans, but he will destroy me in like 4 hits. So, I mean, good for them. Yep, let him stun, then take him out. Now I'm going to take out this big boy. Yes, sir. You know, one thing about life, it just isn't fair. And there's my boots, baby. Now I feel better. I feel complete. There was a piece of me missing. And like every game ever, we're going to get a shortcut. This can be one of the worst mistakes you will ever make. And you think I'm kidding. This is not like dramatic. I'm not blowing this out of proportion. If you miss a shortcut, you won't ever feel it. You will go on living a very happy life until you die. And then it takes you back and you have to do the whole route again without a shortcut. Oh my God. It will be a pain that burrows into your brain for the rest of the week. Oh, superhero landing. Sir, help. Help. God damn, he hit him with that Hulk smash. Puny God. Well, I think I definitely need to stay cool in this situation. Get it? Because it's frozen. Come on. Go hit the like button for that one. That deserves a pity like. As you can see, I lit my weapons on fire. And for some reason, I told myself that was going to help against an ice enemy. Which I think it is. Maybe. I don't know. Yes, when you run out of stamina and you get hit, it stuns you for, I don't know, 2 or 3 seconds. And those are the scariest 2 to 3 seconds you will ever experience. Phase transition! So I just used those fireballs, threw them at this big boy. I mean, look at this. He's basically trying to throw a mountain at me. Little does he know that I know how to counter. This killed me in the initial runs. That grab, I didn't dodge ever. Every single time I missed that dodge, it was so painful because that would kill my run. And then like a doofus, I missed the most obvious rush in the world. Yeah, I got you on the ropes. Yeah, come on. Get angry. Do it. Release your anger. Whoa. Yeah. Ah, victory. And tons of loot. My first playthrough, I honestly thought that was the end of the demo, and I'm so glad that it's not. I like a big, meaty demo. Like, let me really taste it, you know? And of course, I mean, this wouldn't be much of an achievement if I was playing on easy. Not because easy's bad, but I'm very confident in my gameplay. So if I played on easy, and I was like, oh, there's no deaths. It's like, oh, well, duh. You've been playing on normal this whole time and you went no deaths on easy? Gee, I bet it was easy. Like, come on. Anyway, like I was saying, I love a big, meaty demo. Let me take a big bite. Let me taste it. Let me chew it. Let me swallow it. And then let me take another bite.
Apologies, but to conquer it, you must undergo the trials of the Snow Mountain. You must be careful. The ghost possessing you is a powerful one.
Is anyone else digging the almost anime-like character models? In contrast to the environment, which looks a little more realistic. I love it. They're so different, and it shouldn't work, but I'm digging it.
May the blessings of the three go with you.
Trying to get rid of us. Why would you want that? You think this will work? Go ahead, try it.
So it turns out I've been monologuing this whole time with my mic muted for the past God knows how many minutes. So that's nice. If you didn't know, Mr. Khazan here is voiced by Clive, the guy who does Clive in Final Fantasy 16. And to me, this looks like anime Cloud from Final Fantasy 7, and he's about to grab his Buster Sword. Come on. Tell me this isn't Final Fantasy right here. And that is a Buster Sword. Now you might think, oh, too easy. You've got a Buster Sword. It's game over. I actually don't like this. It's too slow for me. Like, yes, it has the sweeping damage, and it does a significant amount of damage compared to those, like, dual wields. It's just too slow for me. Now, yes, you can, like, dodge out of an animation, so it doesn't necessarily restrict your ability to dodge, but just the attacks themselves are way too slow for me. I'm not a fan. This sword is literally taller than I am. And if that isn't the epitome of gaming, I don't know what is. Challenge accepted and swap back. Because there's no way I'm lugging around that big piece of crap.
So you survived that one.
Now here, I'm going to unlock a dodge skill, which reduces the amount of stamina used on a dodge. I don't think I need to explain why that's useful. In the event I can't parry, I need to dodge, and I need that to not take up a lot of stamina. Another one. I can't sneak behind this guy. You want to know how I know that? Because I'm about to try and fail. So I got to fight this guy head on. He has significantly more health than the last guy. And he's got this unblockable rush attack that you have to dodge. You see that perfect dodge right there? It left a little after image. Pretty sweet. Huh. I'm doing a little better against this guy than I usually do. I think it's because I was like locked in. I was recording. I knew I had to show the people what they wanted to see. I had to show true skill. See, he's getting pissed off. He knows. He's like, listen here, fucker. Let me land a hit. He got one. I'll give him one. Ah, beautiful. And it sucks that these great swords are so slow because if you didn't see it, he drops a really cool one. But I just can't stand it. Now, there's monkeys down there doing just banana business, and I'm not here for it. I'm not looking to go down there just to get a subpar healing item. And to have... Listen, I didn't go and show you guys back in the previous area, but there are monkeys with plague poop. That's literally... They drop down and they hurl poop at you, and it's contaminated with plague. And it'll hit you with a plague status. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. These guys will destroy you. And it's really hard to predict movements of something that isn't humanoid. Like, the no-death run is about to end right here. Panic roll, panic dodge. Oh my god, I was stressed out of my mind. My heart rate was at like 180. Whew. Taken down by a big pig. That would not have looked good for me. That's not the monkey. That one right there. You can see the fumes coming off of him. Look at, he tries to throw plague poop at me. And here's another moment where I almost tank the run because I'm near an edge. Like, can we put up some, like, side rails like in bowling? I don't care if they're kiddie. I want side rails on my maps. Ah, yes. Endurance. Endurance is very important because you also want lots of stamina. The more stamina you have, the more you can attack, the more you can parry. If you boost that stamina, like, what is it? The stamina reduction percentage. So you lose less stamina every time you do an attack or when you parry. That's always good.
Will be blessed by the gods and receive the power they seek.
What is that? Oh, damn. Now, the Buster Sword's cool, but that is elegant. That is sexy right there. Oh, yeah. Come on. That's hot right there. That is just spewing aura. Now, for some reason, I'm not sure what the point is. Maybe it's just for you to get used to the weapon. This little trial section, you see how I'm barely doing any damage to this dude? That's not how it goes once you leave this trial. The glaive does decent damage, like comparable to the dual wields, outside of this training area. But for some reason, it does hardly any here, so this fight takes forever. And also, this is one of the places where I fell off. There's an edge behind me, and yeah, let's just say it was a moment of shame for me. Now, you might look at this and say, Morgan, this guy's taking forever. This is only the first one. The second guy is about to spawn. You might think, oh, it's over. Nope. Here comes soldier number 2, and he takes 3 times as long. It's terrible. So I'm going to skip this because it's literally 5 minutes of fighting until I get to the next part. Finally. Oh my god. This dude took forever. Whew. All right. Look at that. The rookie mistakes. I almost went off the edge again. I feel like I could just sit here and critique my own gameplay. Like, you fucking doofus. What are you doing?
Who do you think you are? Some kind of
Decreased stamina consumed upon a successful guard. Why are you zooming around? You know you're going to pick that. That is the obvious choice. Oh, actually, I forgot about this one. No, that's right. That potent blow I just unlocked stabs the opponent and inflicts bleed on them. And, as I've come to learn, interrupts their action. So if you're able to stab them before they do like an attack, the little effect goes off. It does a few swipes, and it actually interrupts their action, which is great. Watch this. Oh, that's so cool. Dog, that looks incredible. All right, this is one of the last save points of the demo. Not the last, but the second to last. And you might say, oh, Morgan, this is too short of a demo. It's really not. The first time I played through it, exploring, doing all the side stuff, took me a little less than 3 hours.
Here he is! Grab him!
Did you guys see that whiff? The guy had a sliver of health. All I had to do was hit him jumping off, and I missed it. I'm disgraced by my own gameplay. That's how I'm looking at this. I understand the pain of going through and editing now, because you see how terribly you played. Like, dog, I have almost fallen off 4 times. Look at this dude. He thinks he stands a chance. I don't know what weapons there will be in the final release of the game, but I really hope there is more of like a hand-to-hand, using my feet type weapon. Maybe like some gloves. Kind of like they introduced in Elden Ring, the Shadow of the Erdtree, the DLC. The 2 kind of hand-to-hand equips. Oh, that would be incredible. Or a katana. Nope, scratch that. Never mind. I want a katana. That's what I want. I want a katana. Now, those bats, you can just block, or you can let them run right into you like I did. If you have the glaive equipped, you can kill him. Right here, we're going to murder a guy and his best friend. You have an entrance behind you, and neither of you are watching it. It's like you're asking to die. Oh, yes. I'm a sharpshooter myself. Now, my dumbass did not hit a headshot, so I'm about to get peppered by arrows repeatedly by Kirkland brand Legolas, and it's going to keep happening until I can kill this guy and finally throw another one. Get the head, get the head, get the head. There you go. Don't mess this one up. Good job. You can have a cookie. Never forget the loot. Ever. And in this small demo, that's one thing they are not shorting you on at all. There is plenty of loot, which I like. I don't think anybody's going to complain about loot. Now you might say, Morgan, is that the ladder you fell off of? No, that's the ladder off to the left. That's the shortcut. I fell off the shortcut ladder trying to get down to a save point. When I tell you, it hurt down to my missing soul. Oh my God, it was the worst thing to happen to me all day. Now, I mean, that's pretty tame for a bad thing to happen. You know, just in the grand scheme of life, still, it hurt. Look at this. I'm just piecing this chungus up. Well, actually, he's piecing me up. Damn. Whew. Yeah, I got a little too greedy there. And I was running. Lieutenant Dan. You ain't got no legs. This right here is the single most annoying fight in the demo. And I'll show you why. It'll probably be clear why, but if it's not, I will break it down. Because it is not even close. The final boss is a cakewalk now. And I missed the shortcut right there. The ladder. I'm not sure why I missed that. We're picking up more dual wields, which I'm not sure. I feel like that's a replacement for the full game. I feel like we're probably going to unlock a new weapon after this. Doesn't matter. This fight right here, when I tell you, this one grinds my gears. Really, really beats my balls like it's bad. Oh, it's a copy of us. And it's hyper aggressive. Look at this. Look at what he's doing to me. No heals left. And of course, I didn't go down to the checkpoint to heal. Should I have? Of course. Come on, come on. Daddy can make this up. Nope, nope, he's taking me. He's so aggressive. He's got irregular attack patterns. Look at that. He's quicker than me. Back up. Back up. As if lighting things on fire is going to help. The end is here. Look at that health. I am one spitball away from dying. I think I've got him on the ropes. Hit him with my spears. Yep. Look at that. Oh, it's over. There we go. I got him. Cheat code. GG's, boys. He said, not today. And there the deathless run goes. Now, this one didn't hurt as bad. When I was doing my first deathless run, that one hurt. The second one hurt even more. This is when I realized I didn't get the shortcut, and I kind of, again, wanted to throw myself out a window. The second deathless run is where I got to the very end. The final boss. I got this fucker down to like an inch of health. And I got greedy. I got greedy and he toasted me. Just ran me through front, back, and sideways. Now, of course, I'm just running through all these dudes. Because at this point, I'm pissed off. I'm like, okay, I don't care. We're running through. We're getting back to the action. I don't care what it... Look at this. You see that? I almost quit because I told myself, you know what? This is a deathless run. What's the point? But that's not why you do it. You still show the entertainment. You show the mistakes. I could have easily just started over. That is not the way of the Jedi. You persist. You climb on. You drive on. You stick with it. Except Legolas here. He gets to go. Alright, this time I got 3 heals. No flame weapon upgrades, but that's okay. 2 extra heals is all I need. That was my fatal error. And again, I missed the checkpoint in case I died again. But I was not dying this time. Alright, you're mine. Dog, block him! Holy shit! Wow, even coming in a second time, he's piecing me up. Dude, he's me. Why are you not blocking? Why? There we go. Holy. There you go. Do it again. Wow. Wow. And I'm already out of heals. He's barely at half health. Okay, yep, hit him with those headshots. You know, get behind him. Give him back shots. He'll never see that coming. There you go. There you go. Be aggressive. Yep, get in there. Get in there like swimwear. Come on. Yeah. There we go. Now we're cooking. Whoo, my God. When I tell you my asshole was clenched so tight, you couldn't slip a piece of papyrus in between those bad boys. Skill points obtained. Love to see it. While I was at the bridge at this point, I was looking for the shortcut because I had not remembered where the shortcut was, so I was still looking for it. All right, the final checkpoint is here. We kind of look like a goofball in terms of our armor. That's all right, though. I can live with that. All right, I am Timothy Chalamet at this moment. I am ready to take this boss on. Now remember, even though I've died once, I don't want to die again. So I have the mindset of this is still a deathless run. Okay, no enemies. Clearly a boss area. Or a graveyard. Either way, shit's about to get real. Well, at least we got out of the snow.
There is no way out.
Oh, I'm not trying to get out. I'm trying to get in. If the Buster Sword didn't convince you of Final Fantasy inspirations, old Blade Phantom here will. I mean, come on, look at that. That might as well be Sephiroth in armor.
Your body and soul, they belong to us.
Oh, he wants my body. What are you going to do with it?
You dare try to defy us.
Yeah, all but one of this guy's moves are pretty easy to track. You know what's crazy? Is his guard bar stays down for a longer period of time than the last boss. There we go. Yep. Peace. Him. Up. Nice. I'm telling you, that bleed move is crazy.
Khazan, you were once a hero of the Empire, but not now. For endangering all of Pelros, you are sentenced.
Now would be a good time to go Super Saiyan. That was a disrespectful kick. Oh my god, with that backdrop, I can't lose. This arena itself has too much aura. There's no way I'm losing. This move right here. Block that. Here comes the sword. Sometimes I miss these. Good. Nice. All those counters. Yes, sir. And refill my stamina bar. God, that is too good. Oh, he got my ass right there. He's got the discount Wolverine claws. Don't get hit. About to get hit. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's about to suck my soul out. You know what's crazy is I remember that move doing much more damage in my first playthrough. It was at this point, as that skill point little pop-up shows up, that I realized I had 3 or 4 skill points that I had not spent. So I literally came into this fight handicapped. And I'm still kicking ass. Got that move again. Oh my god. Oh my god. My butt is clenched so hard right now. Look at my health. I'm 1 tap. I'm literally 1 tap. I had to lock in more than I've ever locked anything. Look at this. Look at this. Locked in. Oh my god. It's so close. It's so close. He's 1 tap. I mean, was there any doubt, really? Not today, buddy boy.
I will have no master.
Yeah, you can hear Clive right there.
You need my body, but I need your strength. We don't need to be enemies. I swear on my honor, with my blood. We can work together. Cooperate. You help me, I help you.
This kind of reminds me of Shadow of War. They both have, you know, common goals. You know what I mean? Only the Phantom in this game is a little more of a prick.
We have but one goal. To restore order to the Netherworld. Then help me. And I will help you do this.
Let's say it all together now. I am the Avatar. Come on, he's even got that Clive swagger. Just walking around like he knows he's a badass.
Ghost? Did you purge yourself of it? No. You have chosen a different way. A different and more dangerous way.
Yeah, Grandma. It's my life.
As long as I get my revenge. And that is all that matters.
Your fate, it has changed now. The ghost will be your guide on this new path you have found.
The old woman is right.
You mean I gotta trust this dingus? Really? My life is in his hands? Well, I guess I can't die while he's possessing me, so... Takes the risk out of it, I guess.
The 3 go with you.
And that right there is the entirety of the demo, folks. But first, of course, I have to look at my loot. This is actually the first time I've looked at the loot dropped by this boss. I usually just jump out of the demo. And I forgot that he drops stuff. Oh. Dude. Look at the armor. Come on. This is going to look incredible. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, that looks awesome. Oh, I can't wait for the full release. Well, make sure you go subscribe, like, comment what you think of the first Berserker Khazan, folks. And let me know if you want to see more of this content. Have a good rest of your day.